EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. The Browns kicker, Cody Parkey, all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. Fielded right around the 8. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. On the corner blitz that time, the sack goes to Denzel Ward. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Complete.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Flushed out right. And Adams has it complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for the Browns TD.
Touchdown, Browns.
And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here's Lewis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
Packers.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Here's Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The end result, 21 yards.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that way.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23.
It's a gain of
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. They'll roll him out right. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
Now Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Mayfield's pass thrown away and incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
He's checking, he's checking.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That gain on third down, good for 28. First down, Mayfield. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Green Bay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now left side on the swing pass. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Complete to
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
7 yards. And it's third down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards. On play action. Now Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again.
16 yards. First down, Packers.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Able to get there and pick it. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
14.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Browns take
The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
At the 36-yard line.
Mayfield finding Beckham and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt.
At the Packers' 17-yard line.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Mayfield hitting David Njoku on the touchdown pass. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers have moved out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Mayfield on 1st down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield flush to his right, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Odell.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
17.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A first down throw for Mayfield. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. On play action, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. Looking deep for Adams. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
At the 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers add on to their lead.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Now it's Hunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. They run with Hunt. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
The tackle
on the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Play fake. Mayfield.
Their 48-yard line.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
By the Packers.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield. And